We're going to watch something from every one of the wild card games from last weekend. And so we'll start here at Colts and Bills. So what we're going to watch for Colts and Bills, we're going to watch the Bills' third quarter touchdown drive, the big one to Stephon Diggs, just to kind of highlight Josh Allen a little bit, looking what he's doing here in the playoffs in clutch situations. I mean, at this point, it's 17-10, one touchdown game, but then they go down and score another touchdown. That's clutch, 2 touchdowns, 14 points in the fourth quarter. That's exactly where you want to be at home in a playoff game, up 14, 2 scores, and that's what Josh Allen did. So we're going to watch this drive. And then we're going to watch the Bills and Colts' very last drive here. This one that ends in a punt with the Bills. Why did it stall? I mean, this really could have iced the game for the Bills to kind of eat up all the clock and score a touchdown in this drive to make it 2 possessions with under probably 2 minutes left. And then we're going to watch this Colts drive, Phillip Rivers' last drive, I believe, in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be playing next season, so we'll watch his drive. Why did it stall? Why could he not pull it out in the clutch? So a couple of things to look out for, to watch, to dissect. So let's just jump right into it. Well, first we have to get the time of this first drive that we will be watching. Third quarter, Bills touchdown drive. Here it is. Starting at 3 minutes and 22 seconds in the third quarter. So let's get this queued up. Bills looking real good this game. Defense kind of floundered a little bit in the fourth quarter, giving up, 2 touchdowns. Not the greatest, but, they still pulled out the win. So bend but no break. That's what we want to see, and that's what we got. So, but before we watch some fourth quarter action, let's watch this last touchdown drive by the Bills. All right, here we go. 3:30 left in the third quarter. And here we go. First play is Josh Allen, and this is a design Josh Allen run. And this is what I'm talking about. With single backfield here for Josh Allen, and then he just takes it right away. Just goes there. Oh, I know I can get at least 3 yards on this one. I'll dump it off to Moss. No worries. And it actually picks up more than that. It picks up the first down. So I absolutely love it. He's immediately recognizing the coverages, knows that that kind of swing pass to the running back out of the backfield is going to be wide open, and he dumps it off. Very well done. Here it is. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Under center now. They go back to the handoff, and it picks up 5 yards. They say he fumbles. They say he's down. And he's clearly down. There it is, down. Right there. Elbow down, 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 down. But this is where he gets injured. This is why they bring in Devontae Freeman off the practice squad. So when one door closes, another one opens. Devontae Freeman getting back in the league. I like to see it. Or getting back into action. He was still in the league. All right, 2nd and 4. After the 6-yard run, very well done. See what they've been setting up on this drive. When we get the play here, we'll call it. Is this the play? Is this the touchdown? It is. This is fantastic work by Josh Allen and Sean McDermott and the offensive coordinator. Everything's been kind of, dink and dunk within 5 yards, and then they do the play action, and then they take their shot when they know that they got one-on-one coverage. The safety's not even over the top, so they must have been single safety, got sucked in on the play action, couldn't recover, and Josh Allen recognizes it and places an absolutely perfect ball to Stephon Diggs. So this Buffalo offense is rocking. The only note I would say is stop all the trickery, and other than that, you're good to go. The ball is good here. The catching is good here. Can we watch? I can't watch this play enough, folks. I think I've watched this play over 200 times since it's happened. It's just absolutely perfection. It's perfection. Stephon Diggs, yes, sir. Nice celebration. Josh Allen runs 45 yards down the field just to celebrate with the man. Yes, sir. Chemistry, quarterback, wide receiver, duo. They love each other. They respect each other. Everybody's buying in. And this is what you love to see from an offense in the playoffs. Watch out. Buffalo's, they're the hottest team, folks. They're the hottest team in the league. Watch. It just drops in beautifully. Beautifully. Let's watch Stephon Diggs' route. Just blows right by him. Easy. Too easy, really. So very well done. God, I love it. God, I love this Bills offense, folks. Ooh, boy. All right. Damn, it's truly unfortunate they got the Ravens this week because that's the toughest competition. They can. I think they can match up very good with the Chiefs, but this Ravens team, it's the runs, folks. It's the runs. They beat everybody. Alrighty, so now since we watched, the Bills' offense looking very good, now let's watch the Bills' very last drive where they punted. Why did it stall? Was it, the play calling? Was it Josh Allen? Because, this game was close. It was a 3-point game. Bills have a last chance here with how much time left? 6 minutes left. I mean, I know it's it's a long stretch, but you can eat up 6 minutes on a drive and kind of ice the game. So why did they not ice the game? Why couldn't they score points here? Let's break it down and see if we see anything alarming, anything that's going to throw red flags our way. So we just saw everything. I mean, I loved really everything about this drive that we just watched. So let's see if there's anything here that's going to kind of put us off a little bit and throw up some red flags. So here we go. 6:07 here. Left in the fourth quarter. Bills starting on their own 24-yard line, up 3 points. A nice strike there by Josh Allen over the middle, picks up 13 yards and the first down. So very well done there, like that. Let's skip ahead here. All right, another pass here by Josh Allen. All right, and he goes down. He gets sacked. All righty. Held the ball a little bit too long. That is kind of a knock that we do have on Josh Allen. When he runs, he doesn't always go down. Always holds the ball maybe a little bit too long. Right in the middle of the field. Looks like it could have been open for a split second. But, didn't have too much time to throw. But something that, something that has been kind of reoccurring here. Holding the ball a little bit too long. It wasn't even that long this time, but he does end up going down. So here we go, 2nd and 15. Is that why it stalls? Was it the sack? That was their only sack of the game. That was it. All righty, Josh Allen. Oh, look at that. And now he's going to wind up. And it's perfect, folks. Right on the sideline to Stephon Diggs. Escapes the pressure. Pump fake. Sets his feet and delivers an absolute strike for the first down. It's truly fantastic, folks. Josh Allen. Woof. The man's good, folks. The man is good. Look at this. Gets him up. Now he's got all this time extra. Still keeps his eyes down the field. He could have taken the check down. But he's like, hang on. I'm going to get 15 in the first. I'm going to get 15 and the first down, and that's exactly what he did, going to all reliable Stephon Diggs. Not even all reliable, new reliable. Alrighty, little arid pass here. Finally had one bad throw, and this is where he was. Pressure coming in his face. But it still wasn't a horrible throw. It's not like it was potentially able to get intercepted. It was nobody could catch the ball. So, once again, a good decision by Josh Allen. All right, they go back to the run game, and it picks up another first down. And, why did this drive stall now? Now it gets a little bit more interesting. They're on the 35-yard line. This is almost guaranteed field goal range here. So what happens? What a great run there. What a great run. The pass opens up the run. The run opens up the pass, folks. And Josh Allen's been playing so good that this run game is starting to do good here in the fourth quarter. Alrighty, Bills now on the 34-yard line of the Colts. Let's see what happens here. He's going to take a sack, and that's a big sack, and that's where the fumble comes, and he was able to get on it. So very lucky here. The fumble, the sack, things that we've been talking about of Josh Allen. That's a little concerning. This is a little concerning. The fumbles is the main problem that we have to worry about with Josh Allen. The interceptions, he really doesn't make those mistakes, but these fumbles, man, especially on the strip sack fumbles, it's a lot, folks. It's a lot. So a little concerning here. He does get bailed out. The Bills get back on top of this ball. But he puts them out of field goal range. This was my knock on Teddy Bridgewater, making poor decisions in key situations at the end of games, at the end of halves. He makes the big mistakes of taking himself out of field goal range, throwing interceptions, turning the ball over, and that's a little bit of what we're seeing with Josh Allen here. Alrighty, so now 2nd and 33. How do you make this up? You don't. Josh Allen's gonna try. And, oh, boy, underthrown ball there a little bit. Couldn't quite get it there. And, this drive is just going from bad to worse here. 3rd and 33 now. What do? Let's see what they get here. Took off all the time he could. Once again, buying a little bit too much time, but, he still dumps it off and it picks up, 15, but still they needed 33. So they punt. So, the reason why the drive stalled was because of the Josh Allen sack. So something that we definitely have to keep in mind. This Ravens defense is good. They're good up front. They're good on the corners. So Josh Allen's definitely going to have to play a very, very, very clean game against the Ravens. And I think he can. I don't think he can't. But it's something to keep an eye on. The fumbles, folks. The fumbles will be the reason why. If the Bills don't win the Super Bowl, it's because there was a fumble somewhere. There was a lost fumble somewhere, and that's why they couldn't win the Super Bowl. So watch out for that. Alrighty, so now let's watch Phillip Rivers' very last drive here. He's over after this drive. He will not be playing anymore in the NFL. Not the Colts, nobody else. So here it is. Phillip Rivers' very last drive here. How does he look? How is he going out? Well, a nice little 10-yard strike on first down. They're only down 3, folks. Only down 3. Phillip Rivers can go out and win a playoff game. Be the hero for once. An incomplete pass here. Once again, just trying to hit the middle receiver for 10. And we just brought it all the way back to the first quarter. I really do not like this website, folks. It's great because I can go to any play I want, but the way that the bar holds up, it doesn't. As long as I have my mouse on this bar, it should stay up, but it doesn't. It doesn't. All right, let's try and go back here. This is the 1st and 10, but he goes over the middle again, and it's incomplete. That looked to be caught, so that wasn't on. That was not on Phillip Rivers. Alrighty, here we go. Back to where we left off. 2nd and 10. Phillip Rivers, single backfield. And they're going to run the ball. That's what the Colts do the best, folks. That's what they do the best, run the ball. Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines. It's not Phillip Rivers keeping games close or being good. It's the running game. So now they have to rely on Phillip Rivers a little bit more here. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Drops back. Dumps it off, but it's a yard short. A yard short. Once again, not a great decision by Phillip Rivers. Throwing the ball a yard short of the first down marker. Come on, got to be a little bit smarter than that. But we get 4th and 1. What do they do here? And they go with the run game. Once again, in 4th and 1, who does Frank Reich trust the most? The running back. What we've been saying all season. Alrighty, they're still going up tempo here. The Colts have no timeouts. Now there's only a minute left, and they're still running the ball on 4th and 1. All right, they call this one incomplete. Once again, Phillip Rivers, he's got a wide open receiver here on the boundary. This is a free 8 yards, but what does Phillip Rivers do? A poor ball thrown. It's now incomplete. They could have had 8 yards and gotten out of bounds. They get no yards, but the clock still stops. So, Phillip Rivers is really floundering here, folks. Not doing too well. Alrighty. 2nd and 10 now. No timeouts. A minute left to play. Little dump off. Oh, and this is a big story as well. Nyheim Hines played absolutely garbage this game. This man was dropping every single ball. Usually Nyheim Hines is the one catching it out of the backfield, so it's kind of like free. There's no pressure to catch the ball. There's nobody on you, and he drops them all. He was dropping them all day. So I do feel for Phillip Rivers a little bit because Nyheim Hines absolutely kind of crapped the bed a little bit in this game. It was the worst game I've ever seen him play. All right, now we get 3rd and 10. Phillip Rivers getting pressured. Floats the ball over to T.Y. Hilton and is broken up. And now, what great coverage there by the Bills. They're really making the Colts earn every single yard, every single first down. We've seen multiple games this season, and with 20 seconds left, the team that has the ball starts on their own 25-yard line. They're down by 3 or 7, and they get chunk plays. They get 40, I shouldn't say 40. They get, 25, 35 yards on a play, and now they're in field goal position. The Bills are not doing that. They're keeping everything in front of them. The Colts are going ultra conservative, and the Bills are covering it absolutely very well done. Another 4th down here on this, potential game-winning, game-tying drive. So I love what the Bills are doing here. They're making the Colts earn everything. So here we go, 4th and 10. Phillip Rivers. It's complete, but I cannot believe this. play, folks. I mean, this is an easy catch up fumble recovered by the Bills. The game should have been over here. We're not going to watch all the replay. I mean, I'm sure y'all have seen this play thousands of times again. We don't need to break it down anymore, but I really I don't know how they called this man not down. They say his shin potentially may not have been touching. I mean, it's clear. He was up. So I cannot believe that. Phillip Rivers gets bailed out a little bit, and luckily for the Bills, they still win this game. Because if they would have lost the game on this blown call, I think Buffalo would have burned down. I think it would have burned down. All right, so let's get past all this. So much replay. So much convincing evidence, at least my opinion. I mean, I'm just getting upset still thinking about it. Call on the field was down by contact. That was their saving grace, but I think there was enough evidence to overturn it. I would have overturned it. I overturned it myself. But the NFL did not listen to me, unfortunately. Takes by fans does not have enough clout yet to overturn calls by the NFL. Oh my God! I mean, folks, look at this. Giving the Colts so much time to discuss their game plan, and they still couldn't even get it figured out. Come on, that was an easy 15 minutes. Alrighty, so now after all the craziness has wrapped up, let's get back to the play here. All right, 28 seconds left in the game. Phillip Rivers. No timeouts. They only need 3. Let's see what he does here. A nice little dink off. Classic Phillip Rivers. Gets only 2 yards. The Bills just keeping everything in front of them. And I mean, they're not even afraid of Phillip Rivers going deep. I mean, they're closing out super quickly because they know everything's going to be very dink and dunk. All right, Buffalo calls a timeout there. Alrighty, here we go. 2nd and 11. 13 seconds left. Phillip Rivers, he's got to go deep, and it's not even close. It's not even close to being complete. Very much out of bounds. 8 seconds left. Phillip Rivers, once again, trying to hit the corner, and it's just not there. It's not there. Not accurate. Not even very close to being accurate. And with 4 seconds left, this is it, folks. This is history. Phillip Rivers' last play in the NFL. Let's see what it is, folks. Let's see what he's got. They're on the Buffalo's 47-yard line. No time remaining. Phillip Rivers airing it out deep. I mean, and it's 3 yards short of the first or of the end zone, and the Bills played absolutely beautifully, knocking it down, not trying to go for the pick, just ending the game. So, I mean, Phillip Rivers, an unfortunate end to his career. But I mean, he hasn't been doing anything the last, basically his entire career he hasn't been doing anything, but especially these last 2 seasons. Not great there by Phillip Rivers. So that's Phillip Rivers' end. I would say a very fitting end to his career there.